This segment is sponsored by H2D Counseling. Although our educational journey certainly looks a little different this year, there are many things that remain the same. And that application process and the journey to higher education is one of those things. Sumaya Olatunde with H2D Counseling joins us today with some insights. Sumaya, it's great to see you.
Hi, thanks for having me, Jessica.
It's absolutely our pleasure. Let's start at the top and talk a little bit about what H2D Counseling offers and is all about.
H2D Counseling, the H2D stands for high school to doctorate, and I work with students at all levels of education, but I primarily focus on students in high school who transition to college as well as the graduate school level.
Let's talk a little bit about those benefits of working with you, working with a counselor who can see us through this process.
Sure. So I have 20 years of training and experience as an educational consultant as well as an advocate, and I help students apply to college. Sometimes that includes financial aid applications, and I also help students who have learning disabilities work through the entire IEP or 504 plan process. And I use the application, the college application process, to help prepare students to transition to college and make sure that they're social, emotionally ready.
There are so many things to consider, as you just suggested in your previous answer. And, you know, while things have changed so much, that college application process is going to remain the same. When is the best time to begin?
Right now, for seniors, the new application cycle just opened up August 1st. So students really want to try to make use of the rest of the summer. And it typically takes about 2 months to fill everything out. So the more they do now, the better. And there are many steps to the process and several essays. And you want to have time to do multiple drafts. So a general rule of thumb is the more prestigious a college and the more ambitious the student's goals, the more work you're going to have for completing a competitive application.
It makes sense, right? You're making this investment in yourself and appealing to this higher education, this institution. How are colleges and universities using that application as part of their process?
Colleges use the application to try to select a small cohort of students who are going to work and live together over 4 years. And they also want them to learn from one another. So they really want a diverse group of students. And they also use the application to try to make sure that they're choosing students that are going to help the college's reputation. To do a competitive application, you really want to show that you understand what the college is looking for. And while grades and test scores, academically show what a student has to offer, the essay is a window into a student's personality and their character traits as well as their interests.
It's incredible when you think of it in that way of, you know, you are applying to a college or university, just like one day you'll apply to a job, to a career where you want to work, and you're considering each other. So it makes sense that that application process for the college is so important. How do you help families get started? Do you have resources available?
Yeah, on my website, I have a number of free resources, and I also have a downloadable guide to help students with the writing of the college essay. And going to my website is also a great way to get in touch with me as well as see my services.
Putting it in that framework helps so tremendously. Sumaya, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure, and we'll be sure to post a direct link so that you can connect with H2D Counseling.
For more information on H2D Counseling, give them a call at 301-575-4885. You can visit them online, and the website is h2dcounseling.com. I'll find them on Facebook at facebook.com/H2D Counseling. And stick around. Virginia This Morning will be right back.